most confusing things of all time bracket. Number 1, Quantum Physics versus number 16, Benny Blanco and Selena Gomez being together.
I'll be honest, I don't think the 16 seed is as confusing as people think. At least I can see Selena and Benny with my own eyes. I have no idea if quantum physics is even in this dimension. They're way more confusing. Move them on.
Number 8, difference between second cousin and cousin once removed versus number 9, how to work a hotel shower.
The thing about this 9 seed is once you figure it out, you just never turn it off, Jones, but there's nothing that can make this 8 seed any less confusing. They move on.
Number 5, women versus number 12, Stonehenge.
Look, Jones, one of these teams is the most confusing, mysterious, beautiful, magnificent thing ever to exist, and the other is Stonehenge. Give me women to move on.
Number 4, the rules of cricket versus number 13, Tenet.
Ever since this Rules of Cricket team signed John Boy to explain everything, they haven't been nearly as confusing. I'm still waiting on the John Boy breakdown of Tenet, though. The 13 over the 4.
Number 6, Bluetooth versus number 11, spelling the word Q.
Yeah, it's remarkable this 11 seed's even able to function under the salary cap, considering how much they're paying U, and E to do absolutely nothing. They're badly managed, but they're not that confusing. The 6 seed moves on.
Number 3, how planes fly versus number 14, when to use effect versus effect.
The tremendous effect that this 14 seed has had on the league is affecting my ability to think clearly here, but Jones, at least they're a little bit intuitive. This 3 seed, on the other hand, makes no sense. Move them on to the next round.
Number 7, Fahrenheit versus number 10, the stock market.
Look, I'm not the best person to try to explain this 10 seed to somebody, but at least I know they're somewhat understandable. This 7 seed, on the other hand, is a whole different thing. I'm a big Celsius fan. Fahrenheit's too confusing. Move them on.
Number 2, the meaning of life versus number 15, Nico Harrison's thought process.
Jones, I like to think that one day after I'm long gone, maybe I'll begin to understand the meaning of life. I don't think I'll ever understand Nico Harrison's thought process. The 15 over the 2.
Right into the Elite 8, number 1, quantum physics versus number 8, difference between second cousin and cousin once removed.
Two very confusing squads, but one key difference: if you go to a lot of school, maybe you can start to understand this 1 seed a little bit. No amount of school could ever help you understand this 8 seed. They're too confusing. They're in the final 4.
Number 5, women versus number 13, Tenet.
Yeah, 2 teams we may never fully understand, Jones, but one's a little bit more significant. I can't remember the last time I stayed up all night talking to my friends trying to decode something Tenet said. Women move on.
Number 6, Bluetooth versus number 3, how planes fly.
Yeah, 2 teams I probably should understand better than I do, but I just really don't get either. I know Big Metal Box flying 40,000 feet in the sky is a great player for this 3 seed, but I don't think he's going to be able to guard music from 1920 playing out of a big moving vehicle because I tapped a piece of glass 20 feet away. The 6 seed moves on.
Number 7, Fahrenheit versus number 15, Nico Harrison's thought process.
Yeah, I know a few things about the 7 seed. They get really hot at 212. They get really cold at 32. I don't agree with either of them, but at least I understand it. I don't understand a thing about Nico's thought process. The 15 seed into the final 4.
Let's go into that final 4. It's number 8, difference between second cousin and cousin once removed versus number 5, women.
Yeah, I think Google plays a big role in this one, Jones. Before the game, I Googled difference between second cousin and cousin once removed. I got 1 result. I Googled why is my girlfriend mad at me because of something I did in her dream. 0 results. Women to the final.
The other semifinal, number 6, Bluetooth versus number 15, Nico Harrison's thought process.
Look, this 15 seed is so confusing that it makes me angry. I don't really want to see him in the tournament anymore. Get him out of here. Give me Bluetooth to the final.
And what a final that sets up. It's number 5, women. It's number 6, Bluetooth. Eli, who wins?
What a fantastic final between 2 amazing squads that are oh so confusing. Jones, just a few days ago, I was talking to Bluetooth. They looked a little upset. I said, Bluetooth, is everything okay? They said, yes, nothing's wrong. Everything's fine. I let it go. A few minutes later, Bluetooth's mad at me because I didn't know what was wrong, even though I asked. Oh, wait a minute. That wasn't Bluetooth. Women, the most confusing thing of all time. The MVP of the bracket. A 7,000 degree shower.